Hello, welcome. Oh shit, why am I so loud? Hi, what's up, guys? What's up? Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to settle down. I have a headache. Hi, Virtue. Welcome in. Welcome in. What's up, guys? Why is my mouth not moving? Hi, my mouth on YouTube is not moving for some reason. Hi, hello. What I say? Good night, bro. Cause literally, what 10? I'm so sorry. I did not forget. I did not forget. It's just I was busy the whole day. Okay, like no joke. Hi, what's up, guys? Hi, Omix. Hi, Dragon. Hi, Matt. Hi, Sims. Welcome, Sims. Welcome. Hello, folks. Today we'll have a very great stream. Today we're gonna have Reddit stories. Oh my goodness, Reddit stories. You love those, don't you guys? Yeah, say yes. If not, Purvis, welcome. I'm not sure if Purvis you on Twitch too. Let's go. Anywho, welcome in, guys. You guys ready? Virtue, you ready? Okay, cool. I'm excited. Say hello to Irium folks, and then YouTube, yeah, YouTube folks say hello to Irium. Irium, say hi to you too. It's like a twin you never seen before. You know what I'm saying? Welcome in, guys. How you been? How you been? The last time I talked to you guys was like for YouTube. It's like what, a few days ago. I'm sorry. Okay. Did not feel like streaming YouTube yesterday, so like, give me a break, man. I was shortcutting, no lie. Today I literally almost threw my clothes in the trash, so you know how that's going. You know what I'm saying? So Virtue, say hi. Yeah, Virtue, say hi to you guys. Welcome, guys. So a short stream tonight. Yes, it's gonna be a short stream tonight because it's literally like 10 right now, and my brain is literally trying to shortcut right now. I'm sleepy. I'm eepy. Hey, yo, make sure on Urium. Let's go. All right, you guys ready for a great stream? Again, I apologize, YouTube. I'll try better. The thing is, the reason why I did a 10-hour stream, a week ago, is for you guys. It's a bro, what you talking about? I don't hate you. I literally did a 10-hour stream because I knew I'm gonna be slacking to this week. Okay, I did a 10-hour stream for a reason, bro. Yeah, exactly. Y'all say me like this for like a whole 10 hours like last week. Okay, don't say nothing. Okay, how dare you say that? Do not question my commitment to you guys, okay? How dare you, okay? Do not be like that. that's that's fine. See, Dragon, thank you for understanding. Thank you. Purpose, welcome to Irium. Welcome. Can't say have a good night. Okay, no problem. Have a good day to you too. Yeah, so yeah, I apologize, guys. But like I said, if you guys want to see me every day, I'm literally on Irium every day, like literally, because it's so easy to use. Because on YouTube, I explained it yesterday to the Irium folks. YouTube is just take a lot of my time. It's just I had to set up like waiting stream. I had to set up the OBS. I had to set up like VTube Studios. I had to set my camera. I had to recalibrate my camera like 3 times when I was literally right here. I had to calibrate my camera like 3 times, guys. No lie, it was not tracking my eyes for some weird reason. It wasn't tracking my eyes. Weirdly, it didn't track my eyes. Man, I'm about to throw this PC out the window. I mean, the camera, not the PC. The PC's innocent. And the damn camera. Okay, I did got a low. I forgot what the brand was, but it was recommended for me, so I got it. You know what I'm saying? I regret it. I think you know what? I think it's a me issue because I do not have good lighting in my room. So that's probably why. It's just how my room is built is weird, guys. Like the circuit of my house is really weird. There's some I know there's some buildings are like this too, but I really hate it. There's like when you turn off one light switch, the switch will literally turn off like one of the outlets. So you know what I'm saying? If you turn off the switch, it also turn off one of my outlet. It was stupid because that outlet also I plug in my lamp for that outlet. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. Anywho, yeah, I was really busy. Why you at? Why you might ask, you know what I'm saying? No one cares. Okay, no one gonna ask me, Shiggy, why are you busy? Why are you so busy? You know, blah blah blah. No one asked me. Okay, yeah, y'all love me, huh? I see how it is. You know what? Whatever. You know what? I thought y'all be like, oh Shiggy, where have you been? You know, where have you gone? Nothing, nothing. You know what? Screw you guys. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm joking. Anywho, where was I? You asked. For the people in the back. So basically I was like preparing for the small vacation only for like one night for Monday and Tuesday. So that's why I was getting the stuff. And I was studying too. Yes, exactly, Dragon. I think you guys already knew what I was doing maybe, but like the extra thing I did was I literally spent like hours trying to get things ready and then study at the same time. So gee, why are you so busy? Thank you, Matt. Thank you for caring. Thank you. If you're against the wall, you can buy a backlight to illuminate your area more without having to worry about buying stuff. I don't have a back wall. The back. I'm sitting right here. So right here, I have a back wall, but it's like far. You know what I'm saying? Like far, far. It doesn't have like it's near my door. Like basically, my PC is facing my door, so I'm literally facing my door. Like my back is facing the door. So that area does not. It has like one outlet, but I use it for my printer and also my what is it? My printer and my laptop. I basically charge my laptop on that, so I could unplug my laptop. But it's so a pain to like just bend down, just unplug stuff. So I just leave it as is. But that's the only outlet I have. Yes, Sugi, you should buy the outlet extender. You get the extender. You get the outlet that's longer. Shut up. I can't be bothered. Okay, I do have that, but I have that for like my PC and stuff like that. And then for my lamp side, I have that for my lamp side as well. So yeah, I asked on Twitter. LO. Oh, you did? Okay. Did you really? I don't look, guys. I've been everywhere, so I didn't check Twitter that much. I didn't check Discord that much. Lord have mercy. I just checked Discord just a while ago, and it's like full of notification. I don't even know why, bro. I'm just popular, bro. I was so popular. My notification was off the charts. Like no kidding. I had to go refresh every time. I had to like look at the messages. So now, well now you got it. Got what? What? What's happening? I'm sorry. The delay on YouTube is crazy, bro. The delay on YouTube is crazy. Anywho, but but yeah. Anywho, sorry, I coughed in your face. I apologize. Yeah, that was nasty on me. I apologize. But yeah. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff because like we had to do it. So basically, my one of my family member had like a eye surgery, so she needed some like goggles, basically swimming goggles, so it doesn't get into her eyes. So that's why we had to go find it. It took us a while too. And then one of my other family members did not want to wear like basically a swimsuit. They didn't want like pants, bro. They want like swimming pants and swimming like shirts. So they didn't want like wear like, you know, a bikini, none of that, you know, because she was like, I'm too old for this. I'm like, bro, there's literally an 80-year-old grandma out here wearing a bikini. You'll be fine, you know what I'm saying? She's like, no, I'm not like the young kids no more. I'm like, I promise you, no one's gonna look, you know what I'm saying? No one's gonna care about your saggy boobs, but who cares, bro? You know? That's what I said. And she was like, no, 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 I still want to wear these pants and shirts, these swimming pants and shirts. Oh, okay, sure, okay, go ahead. And no, she's not 80. I was just making an example, okay? That was an example. Anywho. Yeah, IRM just has a little small delay compared to YouTube. Oh, really? IRM now has a delay? Oh, that's crazy, bro. It's usually like YouTube that has a delay. I never trust camera recommendation. The one I'm using is supposed to be decent for VTubering, but it really picks up my eyebrow movement. Oh, exactly right. I told you guys. These cameras suck. The only thing that's good like tracking is their phone, bro. These phone, yo, great. You know, these phone trackings are amazing. You know, but I'm using my phone for IRM. You know, I need to buy a second phone. No lie, just for IRM. I could just buy like a small Android. For IRM, no lie, and then use my iPhone for like my my YouTube. Yeah, you said you would be busy with studies. I responded. Oh, thank you, Dragon. Thank you for caring. Oh my gosh, that makes me cry, bro. I'm so emotional. Thank you, thank you, thank you. BRB, no problem. Virtue, no problem. She's lucky I'm not around. What to do? What? What you talking about? Oh, because you like MILFs? Okay, first of all, she's too old for you. Okay, sit down. Sit down, bro. You sit down. No one in my family is available, okay? Leave it as that, okay? Someone's like, is your brother available? I'm like, shut the hell up. No, he's not, okay? He dating someone. Stop asking for my family member. No, they're happily, okay? Most of my family members are happily in relationship, okay? Stop asking. What's wrong with you guys? No, I mean, the earring has such a small delay. It really obvious on YouTube. Oh, really? Okay, okay, okay. Nice to know. All right, anyways. She has nothing to worry about. There's ladies out there wearing things they shouldn't. Exactly. I seen like old ladies wear like a thong, bro. Like, Lord have mercy. I was traumatized, no lie. Yeah, I seen old lady wear a thong, okay? Like, we don't care, okay? They don't really care. They're not gonna look at you, you know what I'm saying? But she's just one of those person that doesn't like to show skin a lot. So I get it. So we respect that. So it took us like 2 hours just to find something for her. And we're still not finished. We still had to find the pants, bro. It's so hard to find the pants, bro. We found like the swimming like shirts, but we couldn't find like the pants. No lie. She didn't want it too short either, bro. It's literally like dress code all over again in high school, bro. She don't want it exactly like she wanted basically like longer to her knees, basically. She don't want it shorter than, you know. She wanted it to her knees. She don't want it shorter than her knees. You know what I'm saying? You get it? Anyways, English not with me today. Anyhow, we're here for some good stories, okay, guys? You guys ready to read some good stories? I just picked one randomly, so I have no idea if these good or not. If these are good or not. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Okay? Also, why the hell am I so loud, bro? I shouldn't have this much energy. It's literally like 10. To be honest, I didn't expect myself to have that much energy. It's probably because I'm like running on like some matcha. Anywho, moving on. Let's switch my screen. Oh, beautiful. I love this. I love this so much, guys. You know what's better than just seeing people in bikinis? Reddit stories. Let's go. Anywho, there's no correlation between that and the Reddit stories, but it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Reddit stories always come first. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. All right. Let's get it. You're just so excited to be here with chat. That is a lie. I'm joking. I am happy to be here, you guys. I missed the YouTube gang. Welcome in. Anywho, let's get going. And the Twitch gang. I forgot you guys are here too. Sorry, guys. I always forget about the Twitch gang. No lie. Don't worry, Twitch. I still remember you guys. You know what I'm saying? Red's 50-50 when it comes to story. It is. You gotta find some good ones. The thing is, I just pick randomly. I maybe like skim it to make sure it's okay and appropriate. But so, anyways, let's go. But I need to calm down, bro. That's too loud. I just gotta hear myself, bro. I can hear myself. Literally, the wall is echoing. Anywho, let's get it. First story. All right, guys, let's go. Am I the a-hole for wanting a child-free wedding with no family exceptions? Ooh. Okay, this is very controversial. Should you have a child-free wedding? Honestly, to be honest, it's your wedding. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What a comparison. Right, Sim. You know what? I have great comparison. You get all this in the stream. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys missed my stream, oh well. You gotta watch VOD to get all my jokes, unfortunately. That's the only thing. You miss my stream, you gotta watch my VODs to, listen to my jokes. I have jokes every day. So if you guys missed that, go back on my VODs. Give me the views. Thank you. All right. I gotta put that plug in, I gotta do my content, child-free wedding equals 5 people showing up. Bro, the thing is, yeah, people don't like it when you exclude the child. So let's see, or exclude their nieces and stuff. All right, let's go. When my fiance and I got engaged in November, we agreed on a child-free wedding. No, not because we dislike kids. We just envisioned our day a certain way. We knew this means some guests wouldn't be able to attend due to childcare, and a few have declined, which we completely understand. My sister had 2 young kids, his only niece and nephew. We told them early on about the child policy, and they initially said only one of them might attend. It seemed like we were all on the same page. Okay. But a few weeks ago, it started to become an issue. They acted like this was news, and once they realized we weren't budging, things escalated. They said we didn't communicate enough, which I understand. But between my college schedule and that early conversation, we didn't think we needed to revisit it. My fiance even called her recently to clarify, and she said she wouldn't come if the children weren't invited. We figured that was that. Then they asked to meet. We hoped it would clear the air, but it turned into an ultimatum. Either the 6-month-old daughter comes or they don't. They're not as concerned about their almost 2-year-old. We said we don't think about it. We say we'll think about it. Hold up. They just care about the 6-month-old? I guess because they're young, but like 2-year-old. What about the 2-year-old though? Interesting. So no ring bearer or flower girl then? Bro, you know what my flower girl will be? My dog, no lie. I know she's kind of old now. I mean, she's only 5 years, but I'm saying when it gets to that time, I'm gonna have my ring bearer, my dog, no lie. I seen these cute little wedding videos. Side note, I seen these very cute wedding videos of these small dogs, or like just dogs in general, bringing the rings. Bro, that's better than like humans, human kids, no lie. Fur babies all the way, no lie. They're always 100% better. Anywho, and you get free entertainment. You know what I'm saying? All right, where was I? Okay. Where was it? Okay. We tried to make accommodations. We rented them a nearby house so the baby could be breastfed if needed, and my fiance offered to pay for $40 per hour for the sitter. Oh, you guys are generous, huh? I would have been like, you can sit your ass at home. But they only trust family, especially his mom, and we really want his parents to enjoy their wedding, not spend it babysitting. The truth is, his sister and her husband rely heavily on his mom for daily child care. When they visit, they usually have the kids off quickly. They hand the kids off quickly. We worried the same thing will happen at our wedding. My fiance wanted his parents to be fully present for once, not caretakers. He also expressed that his sister have always been the one accommodated. He even helped pay for one of their weddings. Huh? Wow, your fiance is such a good brother. I would have been like, get out of here, bro. I ain't paying for your wedding. Shit. Wow. Okay. That's messy. That's just messy as hell. All right. So this time he was hoping his parents can focus on him. Ah, so she's a golden child. There's always a golden child. Do not let your parents lie to your face. You know what I'm saying? If you ask your parents like, "Hey, who's your favorite? Who's your favorite like who's your favorite kid?" And if they say no one, I love you guys equally. That's a lie. That's 100% lie. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust those parents. All right, let's see. Okay. I've asked him multiple times if he wants to consider. Each time he says he's sure. He's hurt, but he feels strongly about it. And if they won't explore outside childcare, there's nothing more we can do. Bro, he literally offered to pay the sister childcare, bro. Pay for the babysitter. $40 an hour is not cheap. Jesus, you know how long weddings are? That's a lot, bro. They could be spending like $500 on those kids. Oh God, I'm probably gonna be one of those parents. You gonna choose who your favorite or not? Would you guys choose who your favorite or not? Be honest, bro. Be honest with me. Do not lie. Or you try to not hurt their feelings. But I know deep inside, as me, I've asked my parents not before. They're like, no, we love all of you guys equally. And then, you really about that, bro? I remember this one incident with my mom. Lord have mercy. I know that she loved my brother more. She don't want to say it, but not now though. But in the past, she was very biased. But she's better at it now. I told her one time, like, why you know what I'm saying? Like one time, when I was a kid, not anymore, but one time she was like asking my brother what he want to eat, and I'm like, what about me? And she's like, oh, I just, because your brother's picky, I just want to ask him first. And then she literally completely forgot about me. I'm like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's one of my trauma. Anyway, hey Bernie, what's up? We're reading red stories. Welcome in. You might know a thing or two about sibling relationships, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so just to recap, he literally offered. They had so basically the OP and her fiance wanted a child-free wedding. And the sister was like not having it. His sister, the fiance's sister, was like, I'm not having it. The child had to come, or I'm not coming. You know what I'm saying? And all that blah blah shit. Anywho, let's get it. What else do I have to say? Okay. Okay. His sister has now said she's not coming and has sent some guilt tripping texts. Things like, this isn't like you, and questioning his values. We never meant to cause hurt. We just want a day that reflects the celebration we envisioned together. So are we the assholes? No! Hell no, bro. Enjoy your day. Weddings only come once in a while. Unless you divorce and then get married a second time. Or the third time. Or the fourth time. But we're not going to talk about that instance, okay? Divorce percentages have been very high. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. That's statistics. Anywho. But yeah, if she wanted the wedding a certain way and your fiance's sister is being the bitch, I say drop her ass, okay? Drop her. I'm sorry, I love family and all that stuff, but when it comes to BS like this with family members, I would drop them so quick. I did it to people before, so I'm not afraid to do that. The thing is, if you hold on to this toxic family members, it's just gonna end up messy. You know what I'm saying? And since you're getting married to your wife and stuff like that, it's better to accommodate to your wife, unless your wife is being kind of, like ha ha ha, unless the wife is kind of, is more strict on that. But I think that the thing is, they have that bride just sounds like a Brazilian. You mean, well, I don't think she's trying to be like that, a Brazilla. There's like clear indication of Brazilla, but she's not one of them. I think they both agreed to have a child-free wedding. You know what I'm saying? It was agreed upon ahead of time, and it's not like he's like. And then they actually accommodated her. Actually, they actually accommodated the sister. They literally bought, like, not rented. They rented a house nearby the wedding venue, and they even want to hire the sister a babysitter for $40 an hour. By the way, mind you, So I kind of get where the OP and the fiance is coming from. You know what I'm saying? But the sister, I don't know, bro. No lie, the sister. So, they are literally, yeah, they have money, bro. They have money, bro. They literally have money. They're willing to pay for a babysitter for one of their family members. Lord have mercy. I don't have money to have babysitter for myself. No lie. I can't get a doggy daycare because these doggy daycare be expensive. I always bring my dog everywhere, bro. Like last time when I went to a trip, a vacation, I had to bring my dog. I was like, nah, I'm not paying that money for just like 2 nights. When I just bring my dog with me, I'll just pay like the pet fee. By the way, I feel like I scammed one time. I booked a Airbnb one time, and the pet fee was $200. No lie. And I didn't tell my parents. But the thing is, the pet fee was like around like 100. But because my dog is like huge, she's like around like above like 30 pounds. So they're like, oh yeah, we gotta add an extra 100, just for like damages, just in case there's damages and stuff like that. I was like, sure, 200. I don't fucking care. So I should just stick with the daycare. No lie, I think the daycare might have been cheaper. But I just wanted her with me because I don't trust these daycares before. I don't trust these doggy daycares. Okay, I don't trust them. Because they do rotation. Some of the basically side. I'm sorry, side story. Anyways, we're everywhere. Anywho, some of these like places, doggy daycare do rotation. So some of the dogs will be in the kennel, and then other dogs will play, and then they switch. But sometimes they forget about it. I heard stories where they sometimes forget about the dog, and then the dog will be in the kennel for the whole day. I don't want that to happen to her. She's like a husky. Okay, I don't want her to have. I don't want her to be stressed out. Cause she gets stressed out when she's away from me, especially when when she got like the what was it? She was like when she was getting spayed. They told me to bring her home because she was stressed out. She was very stressed out, so I had to bring her home. They was gonna keep her overnight and stuff like that at the vet, but she was stressed out, so that she wouldn't even like do anything. She wouldn't even drink water, so they told me to take her home. So yeah, so that's how stressed out my dog is. So all that jazz. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's be expensive out here, no lie. So all this stuff is expensive. But the fact they're willing to pay for a babysitter for them, man, that's God sent. You know what I'm saying? If I was a sister, I'd be like, oh, bet, bro, bet, yes, just do it. You know what I'm saying? But if they don't want kids at the wedding, what's stopping them from pushing it further? Like stopping? What do you mean, Dragon? What are you trying to say? Like stopping it further? My question: did the brother want that before he met his fiance, or was that her idea? I don't even know. A good question. I have no idea. We agree, okay, for not because we dislike it. We just envision our daily. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I have no idea. That's between them, though. But from this story here, from this point of view, I'm just gonna say, the sister is kind of extra. You know what I'm saying? What I meant was the other stuff. What stuff? Can you repeat that? Cause the delay is crazy, bro. Hey, go woke up. Welcome in. Uh. But yeah, you could clarify Dragon because I have no idea, man. But yeah, I mean, you have the right to have a childless wedding. I wouldn't like fault someone for that because kids are a lot. I just went to the store just now and these kids are screaming and I have a headache, bro. My headache was crazy. And it's a public space. I can't say nothing. Kids are a lot. They're loud. They do a lot of stuff. They run around and then and there's drinks around. I don't understand why you bring a kid to like that kind of place because there's drinking allowed, and stuff like that. And then smoking. So like it's like there's no point of them to be income for the wedding, and they just make it. I guess I understand why there's childless weddings because some of these kids do not behave. You know what? You know what I'm saying? Some of these kids do not behave. You know what I'm saying? So if they just say like, "Oh, let's just have a wedding for like good kids, like kids who pay, for kids who who act right," that won't be right. That excludes the other bad kids. So the parents gonna be like, "Why you had that kid over there, not mine? Cause your kids is bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your kid is bad shit, bad. You know? She over here like kicking people in the shins. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Kids are a lot, man. I'd rather just take care of 10 dogs than one kid, no lie. This the fiance saying, not the sister side, who's saying the fiance is lying, not telling the truth. This is fiance saying, but not the sister side, who's saying the fiance is lying and not telling the truth. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, true. We only have one side of the story, but from this point of the story, it does look like it does look like it's a lot going on over here. Sound like they need to figure it out. I can't say who the a-hole yet, but it sounds like you need to figure that out, buddy. Oh, this fruit water is so good, bro. Hold on a second, guys. It's so good. This fruit water. I put a little salt, like you guys tell me. I didn't have Himalayan salt. I just put like salt, and it actually it didn't help my headache, but it makes me feel good. It energized me. Oh yeah, definitely. Some kids be acting up and nobody's allowed to stop them but the parents. Exactly. And then some parents like, oh yeah, they're just kids. Bro, your kid is thrown down someone chokehold, bro. They're just kids, bro. They almost choke someone. What the hell you mean they're just kids? Your kid is violent, You did the Himalayan soap? No, I just do regular soap. I didn't have a Himalayan soap, unfortunately. I ain't had any. I just put soap in there. I just had a pinch. I don't want to put a lot, you know what I'm saying? So, did it help? Not really. I mean, it gives me energy, but it makes me feel better, but it didn't give me it didn't fix my headache. It made me feel great though. It gave me back my energy with lemon. Yeah, I got lemon and apple in there. We also don't know if the kids are bad. True. There are just 2 years. Well, 2 years gonna be bad kids too. 2 years, and then another one 6 months. 6 months won't do much, but cry and poop in the diapers. Anywho, 6 months won't do much. They're not much of a harm. They're mostly just crying, you know. Anywho, but yeah, like I said, we only, only one point of view, so I get it. But from this point of view, I feel like the sister's doing too much. They literally accommodated a really lot. They literally rented a house just for the baby, for them, and also willing to pay for the babysitter. Like, no jit. They went above and beyond more than I would. I've been like, you know what, you're not coming? Okay, bet. Okay, bet. And mom gonna take care of your kids? Okay, bet. She won't show up? Okay, bet. It sounds like that's a you issue, okay? You wanna miss my important event for this babysitting? Okay, sounds like a you issue. And the thing is, they don't need the. She was like, I don't trust like babysitters, blah blah. Sister. All right, I get it. Stranger danger, stuff like that, blah blah blah. That's why you go through like family, friends, stuff like that. Some friends will like tell you the right babysitter, but whatever. I get it. You can't trust people outside family. But who to say you can trust your own family? You know what I'm saying? Who can you say I have been messed up with my parents before? Not my parents, but my family members. Okay, who can say that your family? Who can say you can trust your family either? You know what I'm saying? You can't trust no one these days. But I can get it. Family, blood, ties, very important. I get it. They never agreed on that no kid policy. At first, it was just the only one kid. The problem the fans had was the other kid coming. No, wait, no. I don't think that's what happened. I don't think that happened. So what happened was ignore this part. This part was just like an extra thing right here. They're just talking about the 6-month daughter. They just want a 6-month daughter to come. The 2-year-old, we don't know what the detail about the 2-year-old. I don't know why they left the 2-year-old out of this conversation. But the sister and her husband left that out of the conversation about the 2-year-old. But they were just talking about the 6-month-year-old daughter. That's all. They didn't talk about like the other kids. So what basically happened was they told them early, like over here, they told them early about the no kid process. But the sister's point of view was like, why didn't you tell us multiple times? You only told us once at the beginning. You didn't tell us like multiple times, blah blah. We don't remember that stuff, blah blah. It seems like that kind of thing. But they already told them like it was not, it was no kid policy. And it looks like they agreed on it. It seems like from their point of view, it seems like they were all on the same page. But I guess some people could be acting dumb. You know what I'm saying? Some people could be acting dumb. It's like, oh, I didn't hear you, blah blah. Oh, I thought the conversation was about something else, blah blah. So that's what it is. So I do agree. They should have reiterate that this was going to be no kid wedding. You know what they should have done? No kidding. I would have been petty for every people who come to my wedding. Everything that I sent them invites will have no kids. Just bolded. No kids. Oh, the ticket to come in, no kids on top of it. Oh, you gotta, yeah. We give you like gifts. The gifts will be like no kids, just on top of it. Everything that I give them will be no kids. Just to reiterate, like, oh, you didn't tell me that. I'm like, well, did you look at your invite? Did you look at your invite? Did you look at your text? For the whole month, I'm like, oh, remember, no kids. I'm gonna just tell them every month, like, blah blah blah, no kids. Oh God, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this story is all over the place. Yeah, they talk about a lot of things in this story. You know what I'm saying? That's Reddit for you. That is Reddit for you. I trust my siblings. Outside of that, nope. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair. Blood ties. It'd be like that. Some people can't trust their family though. You know what I'm saying? Me. I trust my immediate family. The one I'm close to. Now, the family that I barely see, hell no, bro. Can you send me $20? Cousin from another mother? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Anywho. Next story. Alright. Anywho. Am I the a-hole for eating my sister's macaron? Is that macaron or macaroon? It's macaron, right? Macaron. Even though I thought it was my mom's. I love siblings. I love sibling spat, bro. I love that. I love sibling splat. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Okay, anywho. Just $20? Yeah, it's just $20. I'm not made out of, money. They ask for thousands. Yeah, some of them do. I don't have thousands, unfortunately. They got nothing on me. All right. Let's see what it is. Okay, here, where is it? Okay. So I, 19 female, am gluten-free, and one of the few sweet treats I can possibly eat is macarons. My mom knows this and often buys them for me since they're easy to find and I can eat them without worrying. I never had a job, but I'm volunteering this summer. My sister, 19 female, has worked a few jobs and is currently employed. Hold up. They're both 19-year-old? Ooh, okay. Are they twins? It wasn't say they're twins. If they're not twins, that means their parents have been very busy. No lie. Okay. Today I saw a box of macarons in the fridge and ate one, assuming my mom had bought them for me like she usually does. A little while later, my sister came into my room and said, "Do you eat a macaron?" And I said, "Yes, why?" And she replied that she had paid for them with her own money. Wow, petty stuff, huh? I immediately apologized and asked how much they cost because I fully intended to pay them her back. I explained I didn't know they were hers. I thought they were for mom, who often buy macarons for just for me. She said mom's been out all day, and I responded that I had known that and I generally assumed they were for mom like always. She said in a clearly pissed off tone, "It's fine," but it obviously wasn't fine. Then she added something like, "You have no idea how to pay for stuff with your own money." Ooh, could they be step siblings? Maybe. But if that's the case, why not say step sibling? Maybe they're close enough to call each other sister instead. You know, some people just call them sisters, you know, their stepsisters, right? It just makes sense. Okay. I keep offering to pay and ask how much it was multiple times, but she just left the room upset. Man, okay. I didn't mean to take something that wasn't mine. It was a genuine misunderstanding, but now I feel like I messed up badly, even though I tried to fix it. I mean, you could have made a mistake, bro. It could have been a mistake. You know how many times I ate my brother's stuff on accident? The thing is, the fridge, you know what I'm saying? Unless we specifically know that one of us bought it, we don't touch it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I usually just re-buy his stuff, and he's usually fine with it. If I eat it and I say, I'll buy it back, bro. I just gave you money. He was like, okay. So she offered to pay it back. Yeah, that's literally normal with siblings, right? If you say I'll pay it back and stuff like that, she should just take the damn money, or like, you know, I'll go drive and buy it. I'll go on my way to drive and buy it if I know that's my mistake. I'll do that. My brother know that if I ate, and I usually most of the stuff I know is his anyways. I'll just ask him for beforehand most of the time. But if I forget and I didn't know that was his, I'll just pay it back, bro. There's no issue. We're like adults now, you know. It's kind of petty, but they're 19, so I get it, you know. They're 19 and all that stuff. We're old, okay. Me and my brother's old enough, okay. Throwing shade even after they want to give them money is crazy. For real. Hi Tyler, welcome. But yeah, this is one of those things, you know, misunderstanding. But like, this sister is doing too much, you know. Where I could be a hole, I assumed the macarons were mine without checking. Don't currently have a job, and maybe my sister resents feeling like she earns things while I don't. Maybe I should have double checked before taking one. Extra context, my sister and I both still receives allowance from us for parents. That said, she's been spending way over her allowance lately. For example, she recently spent around triple our monthly allowance on her hair, and that was all with mom's money. So even though she technically bought the macarons herself this time, she still often spend more of mom's money than I am. I'm wondering if that's why the comment about your money felt extra unfair to me. But I still want to be self-aware. If I did fuck up, I need to better myself. So am I the a-hole? No, you're not. You're doing great. You literally try to, like, you know, pay back the money. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to control your emotion when you're younger. We don't know if they're younger. They're both the same age though. And then they didn't. She didn't say if her sister's younger though. Hey Tyler, sure, pats. I can't reach my hand in there, but pat. But yeah, yeah. So it's like one of those things. You just have to, you know, just let them be, you know, just let them be. They're probably angry. They're probably like, oh, you're not working, you get money. But bro, but like the sister, you working, but you also got allowance. So that's fair. If the mom was just only giving the OP money and not her, then I would get why she'd be pissy. But, so you know what I'm saying? Shiggy says they're both 19. Oh, I thought you talking about like no. I thought you said that one of them are younger. That's what I thought you meant. Well, let me reread. Let me reread your stuff. Hard to control your emotion when you're younger. Oh yeah, you meant younger. I thought you said younger sibling. Sorry, my bad. I'm running on like literally 10 p.m. brain hour. Okay, it's very bad. Some people are just irresponsible with money. Yeah, the sister seems very irresponsible. Yeah, Tyler, no worries. I'll give you a hug, but I can't reach. But anyways, hugs. But yeah, this is crazy work. You good? You got that EP brain from work? Yeah, oh yeah. I literally do so much. No lie. But yeah, I almost forgot to stream. But I remember on the back of my head, oh my gosh, I need to come back and go stream. I go home and stream. But yeah, no, not the a-hole. Straight up. This one of the things where not the a-hole. Anyway, we shall move on to the next story. I mean, she's nothing burger. Yeah, just let her cool off. No lie, just let her cool off. She might apologize. You know, siblings things. You know how it is. All right. Ooh, a short one. I love it. I love it when it's short. You know what I'm saying? Fruit water. Okay. Am I the a-hole for backing out on a night with friends we haven't seen in a decade? We were invited to a mini reunion of short, probably 12 people invited. I haven't seen any of them in about a decade. The hosts are lovely people, but we live an hour away. And I suffer from chronic pain. Oh, feel that, girl. Me too. Sprouts really wanted to go as it was mostly their friends, but I didn't want to be the... What? DD? What is DD, guys? What does that mean? The hosts are lovely people, but we live an hour away, and I suffer from chronic pain. Sprouts really wanted to go, and it was mostly their friends, but I didn't want to be a DD. What is DD? What that mean? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What does that mean? That would mean sitting there in agony for God knows how long and being the bad guy when I finally said, let's go. Huh, DD? I have no idea. Me neither. Huh. Do not disturb. That's all in my... I don't know what DD is. Driving is very painful for me, and I just didn't want to have to drive. What was it else? Driving is very painful for me, and I just didn't want to have to drive. I'm fine as a passenger. Husband said he'll drive then, but I know that it will lead to just one beer too, and me not being able to get out of there while I could handle the hour drive at midnight. Let's see. I wasn't grouchy about it. I said to go ahead without me. I know I'm ruining the fun night. That will have the issue. What? Bro, I can't read. I know that I'm ruining the fun night that would have ensued for my... Can you... Is that a me problem? Wait, I know that I'm ruining the fun night that would have ensued for my spouse. Can you fix that sentences? Am I the only one? Donkey do. What that mean? Well, I didn't want to be the donkey do. What that mean? Designated driver. Oh, designated driver. Okay. Hey, Robbie, welcome. Thank you for the hit pass, Tire. Thank you. Oh, okay. Designated driver. Okay. Yeah, I can't see at night either, so I feel that. Okay. Am I the a-hole? Should I just suck it up in pain and just let my husband, so as caretaker, have fun? Okay, what do you guys think, guys? Let me know. What do you guys think? It's because, like, I have, like, really, you know, I also have chronic back pain. So, I'm not sure what kind of chronic pain she has, but I have chronic back pain. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? What are you guys thinking, guys? What you guys thinking? What do you guys think? I don't think she's like an a-hole. She has the right to say what she needs to say. Like I said, she didn't want to go anyways. Why didn't she just stay home again? What? Really want to go as his multiple friends, but I didn't want to be a DD. That would mean sitting there in agony for God knows how long and being the bad guy when I finally said, let's go. Honestly, your spouse has just left you at home, you know? You know what I'm saying? Because I get it. She's probably worried about, you know, your spouse or something. Or he might be worried about their spouse and stuff like that. But like, if you don't want to drive someone, don't. You know? She should have just put her foot down and said she was going to relax at home. Yeah, you know, or something. They should just be like, yeah, I'm putting my foot down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. But I guess they worry about their spouse because they be drinking. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people be drinking. Not the a-hole though. Definitely not the a-hole. I mean, I don't understand this one. Yeah, I don't know the issue here. I think they need to put their foot down. That's it. That's it. Or just say like, hey, take an Uber home, even though it's an hour away. Just pay the $200 Uber. No lie. Or like have someone pick you up. You know, if there's a friend reunion, they gotta be a friend. It's mostly the spouse friend. They could just pick them up. You know what I'm saying? You know, why does she think she's ruined the fun? Okay, I can understand that because I also, when I'm at a party, I want to leave early. You know, I don't want to ruin the fun, but just because, hey, we need to go, because I'm also someone driver too. I drive my friends, like, because, you know, her car is broken. So yeah, and she's a party hard, you know what I'm saying? She party hard as hell. And when I say let's go, we gotta go. You know, I don't want to ruin her fun, but she knows that. I already told her I'm her driver, you know. I'm her driver there and driver back. So we already had an agreement, like, hey, if I say we're going, we're going. But I do feel bad because as the person who'd also leave party early, I do feel bad because like I see my friends having fun. I don't want to like stop them from having fun. You know what I'm saying? But you know, when it's time to go, it's time to go, right? I at least know that much, but I do still feel bad. But they're my friends like, oh nah, we understand, bro. You need to go, you need to go. So yeah, it's just one of those things where she gotta, you know, or they gotta put their foot down. Just put your foot down. You know, there's not even, this is nothing either. There's also a nothing burger, bro. What the hell? Just put your foot down. If you're gonna be in pain for like an hour drive, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. I mean, what I'm reading is she didn't go. I think. Oh, she didn't go. Oh, Lord have mercy. For backing out on a night with friends we haven't seen in a decade. Well, I think she's in the process of backing out. You know, she's asking if she would be that, you know, the a-hole backing out, or is she already backing out? I don't know. English weird, but she still thinks she's ruined the fun. Yeah, English weird. Does that mean she's already backed out, or she's in the process of backing out because she's still trying to ask Reddit for advice? I don't know. Either way, she you know, they have the right to, you know, they have the right to refuse, you know, to go to someone's damn party, you know. Anywho, parties overrated. Period. All right, next story. Friends are overrated too. You know what? Dogs is where it at. Dogs and pets. Okay, pets are where it's at. You know what? What I would really like is just a pet party. You know what I'm saying? Let's get these fur babies in one room and just dance, bro. All right. Before the last sentence, she said, "Go ahead with." I mean, oh really? Damn, why did I miss that? Sheesh. I'm half asleep. Okay, to be honest. All right, last story. I'm excited. What do we go? Okay, what do you guys think this gonna be about? The title is. What is this title? What's this title, anyways? Hi, welcome to the stream. Hi. What, you changed your name? What? Mystic, you changed your name? Oh wow, okay. All right, interesting. I'm reading Reddit stories, okay? These are not my stories, these are Reddit stories. Yeah, have you guys ever gone to like YouTube shorts or like TikToks and they be saying like reading stories out, but they didn't specifically say it's like Reddit stories. They just read the story out like it's their own story, you know what I'm saying? They didn't say unless you look at the description, oh, it's a Reddit story. Damn you, I thought it happened to you, you know what I'm saying? All right. And then people in the comments like, oh my gosh, I thought this was your story. All right. Let's go. Let's see. Am I the a-hole for refusing to change someone's baby diaper? Huh? Wait. Am I the a-hole for refusing to change someone's baby's diaper? Okay, who's making you change someone's diaper? Someone's kid's diaper. That's some crazy stuff. That's a crazy first sentence. Okay. Pets are the best friends, but can't play video games with you unless it's pet monkey. I guess so. I don't even need. I can just play catch. My dog likes one. I could just, you know, have her run outside with me. All right. Okay, so the verdict of this story is not the a-hole, but we are professional readers, okay? We will be the last person to judge this, okay? All right, let's see. My wife and I have been married for, married 10 years and have a few kids. Sister-in-law and her husband had a baby 2 years ago. No major complaints, they just tend to ask for people to do stuff that I would think they'd do themselves. They come over our house, they live an hour away, and they ask ahead of time if we have their kids' favorite crackers on hand. Why they don't just pack the crackers? I don't know. They're well off, money not an issue. If one of them leaves the room, they ask one of us, my wife or kids, to be in charge of the baby, even if the other parent is right there, just scrolling on their phone or something. Oh, Lord have mercy. But whenever I say something to my wife, she says I'm being too much. The other day, we're having a dinner at mother-in-law's house when the baby had a poopy diaper. Sister-in-law looks at me and said the sweetest voice, "Uncle, my name, can you change the diaper?" Oh, hell no, not her doing a baby voice, so that's not the baby talking. Oh, get out of here, bro. She frequently does this when we were there, but this was the first time I was asked. I answered politely, "No, I'm sorry, I don't do that." "No, you don't do diapers?" No, I don't do other people's kids' diapers if their mom or dad is around. I mean, if I'm babysitting, sure thing, but yeah, if the parents are around, I just feel like it's their job. Sister-in-law looks like she's ready to cry. Well, I feel selfish. What? I smiled to try and set her at ease, not trying to make you feel anyway, just telling you a boundary is all. The table got really awkward as she got up and did the diaper. Afterwards, my wife blamed me for making sister-in-law feel bad and said I could just change diapers. Bro, why don't you just change your kid's diaper? Okay, first of all, if you're not gonna have a kid and expect to have someone else change your diaper, get out of my house. Not trying to make anyone feel bad, but I have had 3 kids and I always took responsibility. I washed them, I packed for them, and I changed them. I'm not looking to be a secondary parent for this kid. No lie. Put your foot down. Let's go. No lie, bro. That's kind of. Oh hell no, they're just being lazy. Oh yeah, if they have money, they're well off, right? Just get hired a nanny or something. This store has bullet points and everything. I know. OP was serious. He was like, I'm gonna put this down right here just so you can see it right now. Right here. It's bullet points because it's how serious it is. Yeah, this isn't for the Reddit. Maybe so. But here I am. But it's on Reddit now, unfortunately. Oh my god. But yeah, honestly, this is a stupid story. To be honest, it shouldn't be on Reddit. It's not. It's not one of those stories where like, bro, why is it even kind of? Why do you even have to ask strangers for this, bro? Of course you're not the a-hole, bro. Bro, why is people just go like, bro? I'm going next time I'll be on Reddit. I'll be like, oh yeah. So what was one of the stories? Oh yeah, so I refuse to change someone else but diapers. Am I the a-hole? Bro, what? Excuse me? Y'all, there's something that don't need to be shared, but whatever. Who am I to judge? Here I am on Reddit again. I think some of these Reddit lack some common sense. Yeah, I think that, you know what they are? I think they are unsure about their thingies, I think they're unsure about what to do, but bro, or they don't, or they want like confirmation they're not the bad guy, People like to have confirmation they're not the bad guy. But if you know you're not the bad guy, what's the point of asking Reddit? You know what I'm saying? What's the comment says? Oh, you want to see the comments? Let's look. Good question. Let's see what the comment says. Not the a-hole. Your sister-in-law only felt bad because the obvious was pointed out to her. Oh, they ripping her off. You said no when she asked you. Then she pressed you further, trying to either guilt you into changing the diaper or make you look bad because you didn't want to change a poopy diaper. Lord. Let's go, Reddit, okay? Right, she felt guilty, and addressing you as uncle was supposed to put the bonus on you to feel obligated. What's onus on you to feel obligated? She sounds like such a user. Period. In the middle of dinner, even not the a-hole. Bro, in the middle of dinner, ew. I quit doing things with people like this who try to get me to change diapers when parents were really right there. It's their responsibility. One former friend wanted to start dropping her kids off with us for the day on a regular basis. We said no nicely and guess she was just there to try to use us because we never heard from her again. I already cooked dinner and entertained them. We were young married people without children and working FT. Full time. I'm not sure why people have kids without the expectation of caring for them. Period. Point blank. Lord. It's Reddit. Literally everyone is an a-hole and a weirdo. Well, I agree with the weirdo part, but not everyone's a complete a-hole. People are weirdos in their own rights, I'm weird. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is weird. And the point is to get attention. Oh, true. That can also be true too. Yeah, that could also be true. But yeah, interesting stories, guys. What do you guys think? You like it? You guys like it? Okay. That's the last of my stories, to be honest. Well, let's just do one more. Shall we do one more, folks? Let's do one more. Why not? Let me double check though and make sure there's like one good one. It's gotta be not the wrong button. Hold on. It gotta be one that's not too long. I don't want to stay here for like another half an hour. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let's find a good one. Is this short? Oh, look, it is short. Okay, cool. This one's short, guys. This one's pretty good. One more to pass this poopy diaper story. Yes, please. Okay, cool. Because I did not want to end with a poop story. No lie. Anything but shit. Okay, cool. Hanging out with you is always fun. Oh, thank you, Dragon. So sweet of you. Thank you so much. Even though I'm half asleep, so I appreciate that. All right, what's the story? Okay, am I the a-hole for asking my partner to stop telling me to lower your volume? Hold on a second. I need to sneeze. Oh gosh. Never mind, false alarm. I hate that so much. My back of my nose was itching. That's pissed me off, bro. Like the back of my nose be itching and then you can't sneeze. I'm about to throw everything out the window. When you get that itch, in your nose, I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, I want to sneeze. And then it stopped. You know what worse is when that happened like 3 times. You know what I'm saying? That happened to me before, when I get that itch 3 times to sneeze and then it did not happen. Oh, that pissed me off, man. That pissed me so bad. I'm like, bro, just sneeze. I'm gonna let it out. And it's gonna come out like a siren. Bro, one time It was this week, bro. It's this week. It was at nighttime. I was having very bad allergies, and then I coughed, and then just like mucus came out of my mouth, bro, onto the fucking pillow. Man, I was like, oh man, is this what this day gonna be? Okay, I'm gonna end up with snotty pillows. Oh great. It literally shoot off my mouth, bro. I'm like, ew, bro. I literally had to clean everything. Um, yeah, it went on my pillow, man. I gotta wash that stuff. God, I put it in wash and everything, bro. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. It literally shot from my mouth onto the. I know, nasty story, but it went all the way through the fuck. It was nasty. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to have. I felt the sneeze, so I sneezed, and I was like, I didn't expect that mucus to come out. No lie. Yeah, a false sneeze hurt my soul. It just burns. Oh yeah, it fucking burns. Should be sniping. I apologize. A real sniper. Shut up, guys. I apologize, man. I try to cover my mouth, but I'm in the vicinity of my room, so I just like sneeze, on my like my hands, and it somehow shot over there. Anywho, uh, anywho, I didn't cover fully my whole mouth. I just covered like my nose and stuff. I don't know why. I should just use my hand to cover. No lie. If I use it outside, I just cover with my shoulders. But in my own vicinity, I just use my hand because I can just clean it. Damn, I should just use my shoulder. Man, I was so pissed, bro. Anywho, because if I use my shoulder, I would literally have to change my clothes. No lie, I hate it. Okay, last story. Am I the a-hole for asking my partner to stop telling me to lower your volume? Okay. Ooh, people will be telling me that too. Like, can you be quiet? Sugar, you too loud. People have done it to me. Okay. Sometimes when I got excited about a topic, ooh, that's totally me. Is it? Wait, actually, that's me, guys. That's me. That's my old account. My old account is farts too long. Yeah, that's my alt for real. That's actually my alt. That's me in the past. Oh, 7 days ago. That's me 7 days ago. That's me. That's my story, guys. Hold on. Sit down, bro. I can't believe I found my story randomly. That's crazy, bro. It's like a Pokemon in the wilds. All right. It happens the same way with burping too. Yeah. When my beard is long, I've got snot stuck in it. Oh Lord, no! You gotta clean all that out. Okay. What was it? Okay. Here it is. Sometimes when I get excited about a topic, I naturally start speaking louder than usual. Bro, me. This is so me. Not shouting, just loud than normal conversation level. The thing is, I don't realize I'm doing it in the moment. That is so me. Oh God. Okay. When this happens, my partner will often interrupt me mid-sentence to ask me to lower my volume. I don't think they meant it in a rude way, and I understand they probably just want the conversation to stay at a comfortable volume. That's fair. But every time it happens, I feel demoralized and a little self-conscious. I lose my enthusiasm and no longer feel like talking about the thing I was excited about, even if they don't mean it harshly. It still feels dismissive and it's discouraging. I try to explain how it makes me feel, but they still keep interrupting me. Oh, excuse me, I got a burp. Oh God, what's going on with me, guys? All right. Am I the a-hole for wanting them to stop interrupting me like that? Or do I just need to accept that I should keep my volume in check? Even if it's hard because I don't always realize when I'm doing it. Bro, is that me? The only thing that's stopping the story from being me is like the partner issue. I don't have a partner. Yeah. Dang, who's the lucky partner? You guys want the name? I'll dox him real quick. Is a beard troublesome for eating? Ooh, I don't know. I would never have like having a beard. I would shave that, no lie, cause that just get messy. It just get dirty. Scream your lungs out. Fuck. For real. You know what? If your partner does not like you for all your aspects, for your special unique aspect, they're not the real one. They're not the one for you. Usually this is Reddit saying this, but for me, for once, I'll be like, break up with him. Usually Reddit's like, nah, drop his ass. You should drop their ass. Drop them so bad. Break up. Nah, that's me, bro. I feel like I'm in Reddit too much. They're making me turn to a different person, guy, Yeah, sometimes a beer is hard to keep food out. Yeah, I don't not like that, man. I can't do it. The dirt just gonna make me, gonna drive me crazy. Not the a-hole. Exactly. She, bro, OP. Look, bro. If they don't like you when you're loud, that means they don't like you at all. Period. Okay. See, chat likes me. When I'm loud. Thank you. See, That's great love right there, you know? Now, if your partner does not like that, they're not the one for you. You know what? Break up. It's just yeah, this one just seems like an annoying partner who not really interested in listening. Oh yeah. If someone excited about a topic, I will literally encourage them to talk about it because it's fun, you know? It's fun. Why stop someone from being enthusiastic about the topic? If they really like if they really like the topic they're talking about, let them go. You know? Release the monster. The guy from the Ultimate game and Plave doesn't count. Shut up, man. Why doesn't? They're real. Plave is real. Zane is real. You know? And no, I do not need to see someone. I'm good, bro. They are real, okay? Get out my case. Alright? Get out my case, okay? Don't sit here and tell me nothing. I enjoy an enthusiastic nerd. Exactly. I would love someone being enthusiastic about their things, guys. I love it. Because you know why? Because if they're enthusiastic about it, that means they want to share it with you. That means they really love you because they're sharing you the information. You know what I'm saying? If they're talking about like, let's say the boring ass topic like apples, they talking about like topics about apples, like how apples have some good vitamins for you, blah blah. Oh hell, that is boring as hell. But like if they're very excited about apples, let them go. Let them do it. Talk about apples. Even though it's, I should disappear now. My channel. Okay, thank you for stopping by. Great name, by the way. Keep it up. Good night. I'm gonna head to sleep. Okay, I'm about to head to sleep too after this. Thanks for stopping by. Night night. Just as long as you're not screaming like a death metal Karen. Oh hell no, bro. That would ruin my vocals. I'm not doing that. Check the comments. I'm curious. Ooh, me too. Let's go look. What the comments say? Oh, that comment is hella loud, bro. This comment is long. Shall we read it? Let's do it. Not the a-hole. This is Ann Chris 7 days ago. Okay. Ann Chris 17. My family and I tease each other about something like this all the time. We call it the self-awareness-ish rule. What? Basically, now that you know that when you get excited, you talk too loud, you can be more aware of it and try to keep your volume lower. Take a breath where you feel yourself blah 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 blah. I'm reading that. Unfortunately, you might have to learn how to be less sensitive about it. Focus on the fact that your partner clearly cares about what you're saying enough to try and actively and comfortably boring. Anywho, so what Chris is saying is, and Chris is trying to say is, to cater to people, and be self-aware that you're loud. But if you're like screaming, like you said, if you're screaming like what Bernie said, if you're screaming, then yeah, you need to be mindful of that. Because like, stop. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Some people have like migraines. Oh, me have migraines. But I wouldn't tell someone to shut up in the middle of the sentence. You know what I'm saying? I would never stop someone. I have bad migraines. You guys know this. I have met loud ass people before. I have never ever told someone to stop talking. You're hurting my head, right? I would just walk away. There's sometimes you just walk away, bro. That's all there is. Now don't listen to Ann Chris now. You know what I'm saying? Don't let someone stop you from being yourself, right? Don't do that. Okay, for once, I don't trust the Reddit. Reddit comments, I don't trust it at all. Okay. Let's see. I get it. Okay, who? Adore. I don't know how to say that. What's his name? I don't know. Adenor. I don't know. Oh, one said, I get it. You're happy to be speaking to someone who cares about something you care about. However, speaking as someone whose partner is the same as you in this situation is very hard to be sat trying to engage with someone when they are essentially shouting in your face. To you, it might seem like you're shouting, but trust me. To you, it might not seem like you're shouting, but trust me. From their side of it, you really are, and the natural human reaction to being shouted at is negative. I give it a not the a-hole because you don't mean it, but you are stubborn if you push it into the what? But if you are stubborn, it'll push you into the TA story and the a-hole territory. It warms my heart that my only ever awarded comments about my partner. Actually, I have the opposite. I actually have the opposite because as a loud person myself, as long as you're not yelling in someone's ear and like face, that's fine. The thing is, she didn't say how loud she was, or they didn't say how loud they were. So if they're loud like me, that's fine. However, if you're screaming like you're in a horror film and you're so passionate about it, okay, now you gotta step down, stop it. But if she's not, we need like another side of the story for this. You know what I'm saying? If she's not doing that, then what's the problem? I gotta get a TLDR version of this comment. TLDR, what that mean? Before she break up, she just scream into his eardrum. Damn, Bernie said just ruin his ears before you leave. Oh god. Um, imagine that the boyfriend. Okay, I'm trying to imagine it from the boyfriend's point of view. How loud does she have to be when you until you be like, can you lower it down a little bit? You know, they say they didn't notice how loud they get. The partner is the only one bringing it up. Okay. TLDR, too long, didn't read. Oh, okay. Hmm, interesting. I kind of want to know the other point of view. No lie, this one I really want to know. I want to know how loud they are. Cause if they're loud like me, that's not that loud. You know what I'm saying? I've seen loud, okay, loud and loud, okay, and some people could be saying loud noises. True. If that's the case, then don't hang out with her or them. You know, just don't hang out with the OP. Or if you're trying your best, just tell them ahead of time, like, hey, I have a bad headache, or hey, I don't feel it today. I'm very sensitive today. Can you keep it down? Just tell them ahead of time. Communication, people, not that bad. I don't even mind. You know, bro. You think I'm loud? Other people louder than me, and I still deal with it because I mean, we would need to hear them in a combo to know how loud they are. Just too one sided for this topic. Yeah, I want to hear them when they're talking. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear them talking to me. Um, haven't found any video that was loud to me. Good. That's good then. Then that means I need to be louder. I'm joking. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thanks for stopping by. That's all I got for you today. But yeah, thanks for stopping by with me, guys. Much appreciated. And yeah, I'll try to record some videos for next week because I'll probably be out the whole most of the days on that week as well. So I apologize. So I'll see you guys then. Alrighty. Okay. See you guys later. Okay. Stay safe out there. And yeah, don't scroll on Reddit too much. Save the good stuff for me. Okay. All right. Bye. Bye. Bye.